I'm ready to pull this carburetor for the 15 horse Sea King out, and we'll see what we have here. Hopefully this will be clean. It's been soaking almost 24 hours. And don't look too horrible. Okay, that's everything. Yeah, I pretty much got everything in the bottom of that bowl out, real loosened up. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, there's still a bunch of garbage on the outside of this carburetor. Let me try my left-handed. I'm left-handed, trying to do things right-handed. I'm going to get those back too. I already got the front two. There it goes. Sometimes not an easy task. I'll get it done. Now, I don't know if that needle's ever been replaced, but it definitely looks like the point is not so pretty. So that might be... Yeah, I think it's time for a new needle. I might have something that size in my stock. I'll have to look. And I might even have an O-ring for that, or not an O-ring, but a gasket, a bowl gasket. The only thing I couldn't do is take out that Venturi tube, but yeah, it looks pretty bright and shiny in there now. So hopefully that all got cleaned up. There's that same pin in there. But it's not supposed to be bent like that. There, straight now, straighter. Let me see if I can straighten that even more. It's like a roll pin. That's a little better. I don't know if you remember what it looked like before, but much straighter now. That was butterflies are pretty filthy. I can throw all this back together, put it back on the motor, and we're good to go. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so I looked in my stash. I've got a bunch of extra parts, and I found an O-ring or a washer for the bolt here, brand new, and another one for the where the bowl, the venturi meets the bowl of the carburetor. So those are brand new. Also, I found another needle and seat that's brand new, and it matches the existing one exactly. So the seat and needle match. So I've already seated down the seat, and I just put the needle in. So now I've just got to find a bowl, a gasket for the bowl, and we're good. So, all right, now I've got to look for that. Okay, I was able to find this kit in my parts inventory that I have. FK10220. This should work. The bowl, at least the gasket for the bowl, looks exactly the same. The rest of the parts are for a different carburetor, but I think I'm going to rob it out of this kit and get this going. So stay tuned. Okay, that gasket was a perfect fit, no problem. So we'll start reassembling this. Nice and clean, everything's great. We'll put the cap back. Oh, you know what? I gotta put the bowl back in. I think that was pretty much adjusted. It was a little bit on the high end. So if I tweak this just a little bit, I'm gonna bend this away just a little, just a hair. That's it, just bend it out just a little bit. That's perfect. Okay. I've got the jet in here. I put that in, so we're good to go on that. That should go in this orientation. That's used. It was only like 3/4 of a turn out from lightly seated. So that's lightly seated. There's half. There's 3/4. So that's where I'm going to leave it. I read somewhere 1 turn was, I think, standard from the factory, but if it needs to be adjusted from there, I'll do that. Yeah, I can put most of the, there's the old, that's the old gasket. That's corked too, because it's definitely warping and drying up. So the linkage I could probably put together right now, lay it out here. Try to get most of this laid out here so I can see what I got. So this will probably have to go in, and then the linkage has to go on, because in order to get these nuts put on, this linkage has got to be out of the way. So I'll go ahead and put this on. That's the choke. That went on this here. I believe it went on like that, or maybe it was the other way. Just don't want to lose it. No, it actually, yeah, because this went through and then this went into the, as a bushing. Okay. And that's the old impeller pieces I found. Okay, so we'll start with putting the carburetor back on. Yeah, I don't know what you can see from this, but okay. Get my shift linkage out of the way. Yeah, I got to hook up the fuel line. That's pretty critical. Let me get my needle nose pliers. There we go. Get a different pair of pliers for that spring. Let's see. Almost. Yeah, this wasn't even connected when I took this this carburetor out of here. Somebody must have forgotten to put this clamp back on, and that can create an air leak too. I should just maybe put a zip tie on it. There it goes. Okay. There we go. Now it's on. Whew. Boy, what a pain. Okay. Okay. Now I'll get the nuts put on, and then I can go after the linkage. To get my magnet, I do not want to drop these, just so I don't drop it. There we go. That started. Now the hard one. I might just pop this back out, this starter out, and so I can get at that a little easier. I may lose tension on the spring, I don't know. I think I can, as long as I don't disturb it too badly. I just want to kind of move it out of the way. Oh, yeah, I did. I lost this tension. Well, that's okay. I can redo that. Not a big deal. It makes it a lot easier with that starter out of the way. And I'm not exactly sure how much you can see or can't see, but okay. With the starter out of the way, I was able to tighten those two nuts down. Make sure these are tight. Okay, good. All right. Now, okay, get this back in. This is it. Well, you probably can't see it. Okay, so this goes back in. This is going down inside that thread hole. This is part of the shift linkage. Easier said than done. Okay, that's all there is to that. Now he's got to put the nut back on it and then put the starter back in and hook up the linkage. I think I'm going to put the linkage in first though before I put the starter in, because I think all that's interconnected, and it'd be easier just to do that. Okay. Okay, so the spring goes in. This is keyed. So you got to match it up with the key inside here. If you can see that, there's a little key. There we go. That's lined up. Now this notch has got to line up with the notch down here. More paint. Okay. All right, so that's in there. I just got to secure it back on. Okay. All right, those are tight. Now, the idea is you gotta, in order to wind this, I've got to knock out that roll pin here. So I gotta loosen this bolt here. Okay, loosen that. Then I can knock out this little roll pin. Just like that. Okay, roll pin's out. Now, I have to retighten the screw. There's a special tool to do this, but I don't have one. So I'm going to stick my pointer in the hole that the roll pin went through to secure this, so I can tighten this down pretty tight. And then I can wind this in the opposite direction with the screw head. I'm going to wind it as tight as I can without losing it, and then reinsert that roll pin back in. Maybe 15 turns or so. Okay, I think that's tight enough. I got to find the hole again. Let me see if it goes all the way through. Yeah, it did. Well, this is the trick, trying to get that hole lined up. I need to push it in. I don't have my hammer handy. I just tap it in there. Oh, yeah, I'll just hold it there for a second. Pin will hold it. Come on, baby. Yeah, it's off kilter. I wonder if it's this that's impeding me. Yeah, I think it was. Partly. Okay. Oh, no. Still not correct. Still not correct. I gotta get it turned so I can get to that. I gotta fight that tension. Oh, come on. Man, that should have went in. There it goes. Okay. Supposed to let that go slowly, but okay. Okay, so why is it binding up now? Must be wrapped funny around that spring or around that pulley. Oh, I see. It's around it's around this. There it goes. Okay, there it goes. Whew! That was a pain in the butt. Okay. All right. No worse than what it was. There we go. Make it harder than it is. Okay. This goes on top of this. It's being blocked again, so you can't, okay, you can't pull, or it's supposed to block it, so you can't pull, but it's still, the Bendix is still going up. See, and now it just fell off. I think it's because the gear is, actually the gear underneath that holds that spring is broken underneath, or worn out. And the spring's not very in good shape either, so, okay. So, all right, so that, anyway, we can start without that. I just need to put the bolt on the washer on the stud, and the choke's got to go in, and then we're pretty much finished. Okay, I think we're good to go. Just tighten that last nut up on the shift linkage. Choke's in. Well, I got to touch the kill switch too. All right, just have 9/16. Okay. All right, kill switch. Okay, take 10. All right, we're gonna start. It was running, as you saw. So far, 100. This is stalled. Warm. Release spring and water. It is running at low RPM. clean them and got them, but this might be the whole problem here. As I see weather, 100 degrees, 104 degrees, 85, 109 at the top of the head. That's a whole lot better than that. Let me put it here. Put it in shift. Dial up. Back down to 140, 130. Get it back up there again. See what timing. You really just can't hit the little idle without your instructions. The timing commands, then she'll respond to the prompt. All this time I believe it's just the carburetor was causing the overheating situation. She's cooling right down now. Idling a lot smoother, at lower RPM. We're at 35 electricians to install. So setting new clutch in this will probably make a world of difference too. And I believe it's fixed. I mean, if they want me to put a new Bendix on and maybe a longer cord, that would be a good thing. I'm going to let the owner know. Throwing some good water.